Did you know that March is National Nutrition Month? So I thought it would be fun in continuing my New Way to Make Resolutions project to make this month all about healthy eating, a variety of nutritious foods every day. If you're interested in learning more about my New Way to Make Resolutions project, I have a whole video on that, and there's a link to it in the description down below. But the basic idea is to achieve one new thing each month, a positive goal, and then add on to it each month. So by the end of the year, you'll have 12 new healthy habits and a healthier lifestyle. If you're new here, my name is Amy, and I'm a certified elite personal trainer, nutrition coach, and PSA ranked and rated figure skating coach. It always surprises me how often people engaged in sports just don't have a great grasp on nutrition. And I often provide nutrition coaching to athletes to help improve their sports performance. But here's the thing, it's not just athletes. I work with athletes' parents, families, and even other coaches to help them create change and get real results. Poor nutrition can lead to fatigue, dehydration, and poor health, all of which, obviously, negatively affect your body's performance. Whether you're an athlete or not, fueling your body correctly is often overlooked, but it's a critical aspect of sports and exercise performance, as well as academic and work performance. And even your emotional well-being can all be impacted by the foods you eat. So, it goes without saying that nutrition is a huge part of your fitness and wellness. In this video, I'm going to help you understand fitness and workout nutrition. A common question that I get asked all the time from my figure skaters and other athletes, as well as their parents, people just like you, is what should I or my child be eating before a training session? And it's a great question, not only for athletes, but for anyone working out at any level, because you should always take your physical activity into account when you're looking at your nutrition. So if you're after maximal benefits and results, you should pay close attention. Exercise nutrition is particularly important when your intensity level and duration of exercise raises. So first of all, let's just talk about some core principles. The higher the intensity of your exercise, the more carbs your body needs to fuel it. And the more you signal your body to grow with heavy weights, the more protein you need. So higher intensity exercise and strength training have an anabolic window for 1 to 2 hours after you work out. This means that during that window, your body will use carbs and protein from food more efficiently. And muscle repairing mechanisms work better when macronutrients are used during that window of time. And this is when carbohydrates go mostly to replenish the glycogen stores in your muscles. For an average person with a moderate workout, you don't necessarily need to eat before or preload for training. However, it is smart to eat before longer and more demanding workouts or events. Or you might just be someone that feels better when they eat before they work out, and that's okay. But most people will feel better eating post-workout because it won't weigh them down while they're working out. So what food should you eat? Well, there are 3 types of macronutrients that your body needs to survive and thrive. Carbohydrates, what we call carbs, protein, and fat. They provide your body with energy, and they all work in different ways, which is why you need all 3 and can't skip one, at least not long term. Now, this is where it gets a bit more complicated. How do you know how much to eat of each of those? And how do you calculate your macros? Well, this depends on your specific goals, activity level, lifestyle, current weight, your metabolism, and overall health. So it's difficult for me to give you an exact formula because everyone is different and unique. but I'm going to try to give you some general guidelines. So let's talk about protein first. And when we talk about protein, what we're referring to are high quality proteins, such as wild caught fish, grass-fed meats, organic chicken or turkey, organic dairy, like plain organic Greek yogurt, organic eggs, and protein supplements like protein powders and protein bars. That said, just as an aside, when it comes to protein supplements like bars and powders, be sure to check the ingredients, because often these products can be high in added sugar or artificial sweeteners and other artificial ingredients, such as flavors. So try to keep your protein from less processed foods and whole food sources whenever possible. And if you do choose to use a protein supplement, like a bar or a powder, look for the cleanest products. I like products from Garden of Life. I have links to those in the description down below. Now, carbohydrates. The thought process behind low carb diets like keto and Atkins is that your body burns carbs for energy. But if you don't have any carbs to burn, your body will naturally use its fat stores for energy. This sounds brilliant, right? Well, not really, because you need carbs to survive and thrive. Being on a low carb diet like keto or Atkins long term can result in vitamin and mineral deficiencies, bone loss, and some GI issues. Plus, your stress hormones can skyrocket, your muscle building hormones can decrease, and over time, it's going to impact your ability to burn fat. Not even to mention, your workouts will suffer. And the more intensely you work out, the more you need fast absorbing carbs. Excellent choices are fruits like berries. I like to combine my carbs and protein and mix some blueberries or strawberries with some organic plain Greek yogurt. Sometimes even add cinnamon for extra flavor. You can also put all this in a blender and make a really good smoothie. But whole grain products and medium fast carbohydrates from vegetables like sweet potatoes are other good choices as well. I'm also always asked, should I take a pre or post-workout supplement? Well, if you aren't an elite athlete or a professional athlete, and even if you are, pre-workout and post-workout supplements are usually more hype than help. And this is because most of the pre-workout supplements are based on the effect of caffeine. And you shouldn't need a caffeine high to get a good workout. On the other hand, many adults do like the focus that they get from these pre-workout supplements. So it's a personal choice. But if you decide to use one, check with your doctor first. And manage your expectations too. As for other nutrients, there is also water and the mineral part of the equation. This also isn't an exact science either. Basically, the more you sweat, the more minerals you'll want to replenish. Plain filtered water is honestly the best choice for hydration. But the most important principle is that you drink before you get thirsty. And this is because when you start to feel thirsty, you've already lost a good portion of your hydration and mineral reserves too. And your body can't function at full strength when it's dehydrated. When we're dehydrated, even a little bit, our physical and cognitive performance goes down. And you should never count on hydrating yourself with sugary drinks. The best source of water is water. It's always better to be overhydrated than dehydrated. And if you're well hydrated, you can exercise more efficiently. The best way to know if you're getting enough water is to look at your urine. I know this is a little yucky, but stay with me here. You want your urine to be a light yellow color. In that case, you're well hydrated. And when you're exercising, training, or competing, drink 16 ounces 2 to 3 hours beforehand. Drink another 8 ounces 1 hour beforehand. Then drink another 4 ounces 15 minutes before. And during workout, training, practice, or competition, take 1 to 2 sips of water every 10 to 20 minutes. Afterward, drink 16 to 36 ounces of water beginning immediately after the activity, and finishing within 2 hours. So make sure that you drink before your workout and take a few sips every few minutes during your workout too, even if you're not thirsty. Another question I am often asked is, should I take supplements? And the first answer is that you're going to manage fine without any special supplements. Not many of us will ever be training hard enough to benefit from those, really. There are 2 supplements, though, that can help an adult exerciser. Creatine is a fast energy source for muscle cells. So it's a good supplement for high intensity and strength workouts too. Creatine has been proven to boost strength indicators for all ages of adults, genders, and for people of all different shapes. But it's not really going to help if you're only doing low intensity exercise. Creatine monohydrate is the most used form of the supplement, but it often causes bloating and water retention. So think about it before you try creatine as a supplement, and definitely always check with your doctor. L-carnitine is another supplement that can help most adults, or acetyl L-carnitine to be precise. This is the compound that normally transfers fatty acids to be burnt in the mitochondria. So supplementing with L-carnitine can boost this process because it forces more fatty acids from the blood to your muscle cells. And L-carnitine has been proven to work for almost all people when it comes to burning fat. Granted that they were losing weight, but it's not going to do anything at all for you if you're not losing weight or working out. So making sure that you're eating enough carbohydrates, enough protein, and are well hydrated are the main things that you need to be concerned about when it comes to workout nutrition. The best time for most people to eat for maximum benefit is right after their workout, in the 1 to 2 hour max time frame. But keep in mind, everyone is different and unique. There are no universal rules here. You have to find what works best for you. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you found is the best workout nutrition plan for you. And if you need some new and delicious recipes for your post-workout breakfast, I have my free brand new recipe book. It's the Protein Packed Recipe Guide. Just go to amyricka.com/freebies and you can download your copy right there. There's lots of other freebies on that page too, and you don't have to pick just one. You can have as many of them as you want as my gift to you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends and on social media too. And if you're new here, I'm going to have more information all month on nutrition. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell right next to it so you never miss a video. This is Amy. I will see you real soon. Bye.